Busquets, Xavi and the left back. So the big game for one or two Barcelona players, this one.
It is indeed. Your commentary team, Jerry Armstrong and Kevin Keatings.
In the words of coach Jordi Aurora, it's time to turn the page after the San Siro debacle in midweek, when Barcelona produced a most anemic performance. Say what you like about Milan, they're not the Milan of old, that's for sure. They were very good out of possession, the Italians, but his team just failed to turn up, and the statistics were quite incredible. I understand that Barcelona only had 11 touches throughout the whole game in the Milan penalty area. That, you suspect, will be different here tonight against an improving Sevilla under relatively new coach Unai Emery, taken 10 points from a possible 15 since Emery replaced the sacked Michel. And Jerry, this could be interesting, but we're expecting a Barcelona response.
Well, you need a Barcelona response after the performance in midweek, and certainly from a confidence point of view. I don't feel the fact that Tito Villanova wasn't there. I think that was certainly a contributory factor as well, Kevin. You know, and players need that inspirational chat and a G up. But again, he's still receiving treatment for the cancer, and hopefully he's gonna be back soon. But they need to respond tonight to regain their confidence and their belief, and they need to score goals. Kevin, they didn't have too many shots at goal against AC Milan, and that's something else that's not really Barcelona-like.
6 changes from the side that started in the San Siro. But Messi's there, unlike Real Madrid, who also had an eye in their team selection tonight on the Cup Clasico coming up on Tuesday. It's the semi-final, 1-1 between Spain's big two, ahead of the second leg here. And here's an interception from Rakitić.
Very casual from Thiago. Kevin, you know, I was talking about he's improving as a player, but he's still making those mistakes.
Iniesta. Thiago. Messi. Rakitić. This is Navas. Diawara making angle run and offering the opportunity of a pass for Jesus Navas. It was cut out well in the end by the Barcelona defence. Here's Iniesta. David Villa is back from a recent bout of illness. He's had kidney stones. It's an excellent, really excellent clearance from Botía. Big night for the Sevilla centre-back. Used to be a Barcelona B-team player, Alberto Botía. Here's Messi. And now Iniesta, brilliantly done. And get the block on eventually. Combination of Maduro and Fazio closed Iniesta out. Messi. Confident start from the league leaders, Alexis Sánchez. Driven in by Dani Alves. Alexis has got Alves available, so too Thiago. It's Montoya, normally a right back, but playing at left back tonight. Jordi Alba left out of the side and on the bench. Adriano is injured. Abidal is back in training, but Barcelona won't rush him back after his liver transplant. It's been a real boost to the squad to see Abidal back out on the training ground again. Rakitić all over Messi.
It certainly was. That's what's called getting to grips with him. A lot of possession early on for Barcelona, but they've got to turn that into clear-cut chances, Kevin, and shots at goal. And I haven't seen Beto make any saves yet.
Here's Villa. Iniesta, Alves make a good run. Iniesta looks left. Cut out by Koke and helped further forward by Navas.
They're all on the back foot now. Jesus Navas, this is the chance I thought should have got the shot off, Kevin. Didn't want to take it with his left foot, coming back inside on the right foot. A little bit casual as well. I thought they should have had a shot off at least.
Alexis. Alves. Gets it back off Song. This is Thiago. Fazio. These two sides could meet in the Copa del Rey final. Sevilla have got their second leg coming up in midweek. It'll be on Wednesday. We'll see both Cup semi-finals. Clásico on Tuesday, followed by Sevilla at home to Atletico Madrid Wednesday. Sevilla 2-1 down from the first leg. Back well here by Alexis, who's had a disappointing season. By and large, they're lacking in confidence.
Absolutely, Kevin, and we've highlighted that over the last month or so. He managed to get his first league goal a week or so ago, and I'm hoping that maybe helps him. But you know, touch-wise, and again, look at this opportunity for Andres Iniesta. Should have been more, I think.
Montoya, Song, seems strange to look at a Barcelona midfield not including the likes of Xavi and Busquets.
It's called rotating the squad, Kevin, and resting some players before the semi-final of the Copa del Rey. Good ball.
This is nicely worked out to David Villa. Players arriving in the middle. And Beto has I thought he had prevented the corner. Well, he's not convinced the ball was over the line. I'm not sure either.
Wasn't sure. Definitely onside. Great ball inside David Villa. Oh, and you can't see from that angle, Cap. It's so difficult. Or that one.
Dani Alves. Goalkeeper looks to take charge. Brought in from the Portuguese club Braga, Beto, after Diego Lopez moved to Real Madrid. It's a good header won by Montoya. Not a good pass though from Villa. Koke. Navas. Medel. Alexis. Messi denied a turn. Thought he was fouled. Referee had a good view and said no.
Great position. It was Gary Medel made the challenge, Kevin.
Navas. Good run here from Rakitić. Navas looking for the return.
Well, it looks like he got a standing leg. You can see it clearly there. Gary Medel takes the standing leg. Why didn't the referee give the free kick? He's right in front of it.
Well, like Barcelona, Sevilla's selection tonight also had one eye on the Cup semi-final in midweek, with Negredo on the bench, Kondogbia, who's impressed everyone in his first season, the young French midfielder, and Reyes, all rested to the bench, all likely starters on Wednesday.
Well, you can say the same about Barcelona with Busquets and Xavi and co, who are sitting on the bench. Jordi Alba, another one. Pedro, another one.
needless to say, we're all delighted, apart from those with an allegiance to Sevilla, that Messi starts. Of course, he's on this ongoing club and La Liga record of having scored in each of the last 14 league games. And those 14 league games have produced 24 goals for Messi. It's an astonishing run he's on. Here's Manu. Navarro. Back with Manu. Ball looked out.
Back from his stint in Russia. Didn't go too well there. He did say that the language was a problem, Kevin, and obviously passing information to players was a problem, and lack of knowledge of the Russian league, he also said, was one of the contributory factors. Now here's a good break for Barcelona with Andres Iniesta.
Messi. Alexis taking up the centre forward position. Messi looks to link with Iniesta. And he just managed to scramble that away, Sevilla. Early ball from Rakitić, won't find Baba Diawara. Senegalese striker getting the opportunity to start. He's had a few of those since he arrived 13 months ago, but with Negredo on the bench. A chance to have a look at Baba Diawara, brought in from the Portuguese club Marítimo. Unai Emery, of course, Jerry's already been here this season. He brought his Spartak Moscow side in the Champions League group stage, put up a decent display, then they lost 3-2.
Yep, they played well.
But you're right, it was a poor brief spell for him. He anticipated taking or being out of the game longer than materialised. But he said he couldn't turn down the call of a big club like Sevilla. Unai Emery, of course, who really made his name after 4 good years at Valencia.
Very enthusiastic, isn't he?
I think the mere sight of Barcelona must have Unai Emery running for cover. He's coached 14 times against them and never won. 9 defeats.
He's managed a few draws, hasn't he? 5 draws in total. It looks very, very congested, and all the teams here, they all know the way Barcelona play, the little 1-2s. The full-backs are tucking in, the centre-halves, and, you know, there's double cover everywhere. There's not an awful lot of room for the likes of Iniesta and Messi to ply their trade.
You'd have to argue the case that Barcelona don't have as much width in their team if Pedro and Thiago aren't playing. They're genuine wingers, aren't they?
I was looking at it, and I know we've talked about Alexis, but Thiago, I would have played him tonight, Kevin. If the rest in Pedro, I'd have definitely started with Thiago, and certainly his pace would give them another dimension. And you could still rest the Pedro for the Clásico on midweek.
Well, they're certainly going to have to stretch the pitch, this huge surface at the Camp Nou when Milan come for that second leg. Stepped away by Navarro. Alexis. Dani Alves, Thiago for Alex Song. Mascherano for Montoya. Iniesta. Song. Alexis Sánchez. trying to work away past Maduro. Manu caught in possession by Alexis, and this will be a free kick in a really good position for Barcelona.
Well, one back by Alexis and a good change of pace, and he skips past the defender and gets a free kick from Fazio. Enter one Lionel Messi, and that looks tailor-made for him. Left foot, he can put it over the wall, he can put it round the wall. And anxious moments for Beto. I think he'd like more on the wall.
37 league goals Messi's on already, and we're still in February.
He's ahead of schedule.
Only one man. It's a strong Sevilla wall. Alexis. Navarro. Sevilla looking to play their way out from the back, but not very effectively. Here's Thiago.
See a free kick in that one. Certainly there was one before that. I think the referee played the advantage.
Mascherano. Iniesta. We didn't see the challenge coming in from Koke. Here's Rakitić. Navas. Koke. Took a deflection, made it awkward, and it's well read in the end by Víctor Valdés.
Yeah, good ball and a good break on now for Barcelona.
Excellent throw out from the goalkeeper. Here's Thiago. David Villa made an excellent run towards the left-hand side, threw his head back in disgust that he wasn't used on that quick counter.
Seemed quite happy just to let the opposition get back behind the ball, get the numbers in there. When there was an opportunity, there was lots of space, Kevin. There was only 3 or 4 white shirts, and I thought there's a lack of urgency. The break was on. There was 2 good opportunities. It could have went left, it could have went right, and even if it goes right to Alexis, which it went, he could have went, and he has got great pace to burst in behind the fullback, caused an even bigger problem now. Messi.
Plenty of time here for Fazio. Song. Messi won't get there. Beto always winning the race. Piqué. Alexis.
Well, he wants to take on a defender when there's 3 of them there, and yet on the counter-attack 2 minutes ago there was only 1, and he didn't want to take him on. Well, it's 20 minutes gone, Kevin. They've dominated possession and no shots at goal for the goalkeeper to save. Beto's not had to make 1 save.
Well, that was one area post Milan that Xavi picked up upon, that they're going to need to start shooting more outside the penalty area. Had a few chances in the San Siro to do that, but look to try and pick their way through. Of course, it's been so successful for them. They believe in it. They're not going to change their style overnight. We know that.
I don't think they have to change their style, Kevin. I just think that there's a couple of areas that they need to change slightly, and this is one of them.
Here's Montoya. David Villa. Montoya. Away by Medel. Thiago for Dani Alves. Deflection is kind to Sevilla. Goalkeeper was struggling there, thought it was dropping beneath his crossbar.
I'll tell you what, this is a decent strike from Dani Alves. It takes a big deflection over the top of the bar. It was on target for me. That was on target, and that's better. You've got to start getting shots in, and you've got to start testing Beto in the goal. It's no good just having all the possession but not hurting the goalkeeper.
Up goes Piqué. This is Messi. A shot from outside the area. That's the point I've been making, almost brought dividends. Here's Iniesta. Messi. Good save from Beto.
Well, that's his first save, Kevin. It's over 21 minutes gone, and that man finds space in the box on his left foot to start off with. He quickly drags it onto the right and hits the target, and that's the right thing to do. Start shooting, get shots in, start testing the goalkeeper, create one-on-one situations with players who've got the ability to get past.
It's a foul on Maduro.
This is the effort from Messi. Well done, Beto.
There's plenty of Spanish football for you to enjoy in the coming few days. Sunday, Atletico Madrid, Espanyol. Our coverage begins from 6:30, 1 HD. And then Betis Malaga on the same channel from 8. Online offering via Sky Sports Extra on Monday from 8 o'clock. Then it's the Copa del Rey semi-final second legs involving both these two. Will they meet in the final? Join us on Tuesday and Wednesday to find out. Alexis. Thiago. Alexis a little flat-footed there. Challenge came in from Fernando Navarro.
Looked a free kick, Kevin, I have to say.
David Villa went for the disguised pass for Messi and looked to pull the trigger initially. Montoya. David Villa for Thiago. Here's Alexis. Alves. Messi. Rakitić. Alves has won that back really well. And Sevilla owning little or no respite here from the defensive point of view. Mascherano. Alves. Alex Song. Alexis. they'll get a corner out of that. It's never really going to be into the path of Alex Song. That's where David Villa was looking for a free kick. The referee didn't side with him. Barcelona corner.
He's let a couple of strong challenges go. The referee and the linesman on this far side.
In by Thiago, beyond Piqué. Really well kept in by Iniesta. That looked very much against him.
Hard as a keep that, he's done superbly well. Quick fake from Andres Iniesta.
Thiago. Iniesta trying to play that into the path of David Villa. Rakitić looking for Navas. Plenty of time for Montoya to find Víctor Valdés. You may recall it was a cracking game when the sides met down in Andalusia back in September. Sevilla were 2-0 up at one stage, 2-1 up in the 89th minute, and Barcelona won 3-2. Fabregas equalised a minute from time, and David Villa got the winner 3 minutes into stoppage time.
It was a great game, Kevin, wasn't it? Superb game. Messi, can he get past?
Well, they're really annoyed about the referee's decision. Carlos Velasco Caballo has penalised Manu.
Well, I have to say, I didn't think it was a free kick. Well, there's the foul there. It is. I'll just see where he's caught him. I think it was Botía who caught him.
Didn't think it was a foul against Manu, just looking for the initial angle. No,
it wasn't Manu, it was the first one before that. That's why I was confused, and that's why Manu was complaining. But some of the other challenges earlier looked pretty strong, and the referees let them go. Another good position. There's Jordi Rura, acting manager.
Well, he's had one effort from a not dissimilar position to this. Be looking towards where Song and Piqué are positioned. The goalkeeper probably would have got there had it been tipping. It wasn't that far over.
He's leaning way back, Kevin. Way back. The trajectory for me was always going to be too high. Just seeing how we've seen the first little blip in the season for Barcelona. How big an effect not having Tito Villanova here is that having.
Good ball from Iniesta. Here's Villa. Alex Song. Villanova does have contact via mobile phone from New York to the Barcelona bench, to both Jordi Rura and the fitness coach. It's a free kick earned here by Navas.
Yeah, I know we can pass information on, but it's the actual presence of the coach that
Absolutely
you've relied on for the last 3-4 years. Because he was Pep Guardiola's assistant, and I just think he took it on another level, and I just feel that they're not performing in the last 2 or 3 games I've watched them. They're not performing as well as they were early on in the season.
Sandro Rosé, incidentally, the Barcelona president, says Villanova is not expected to be back until April on the bench. Navas. No surprise to see Sevilla taking their time over this throw. They really had to work hard defensively to maintain this scoreline, which incidentally was the score at the end of this corresponding fixture last season after one of the greatest goalkeeping displays we've ever seen from Javi Barras.
He was superb, wasn't he?
He must have made 12 top-class saves, including a penalty save from Messi. Absolutely brilliant he was that night. Here is Messi. Song. Mascherano. Montoya. Manu. Was always looking to go to ground. He was trying to anticipate there was going to be a challenge from Alves, and the referee's quite right to give Barcelona the throw. Messi. All over Leo Messi again.
He was the meat and the sandwich, wasn't he, Gary? Medel certainly was in there. Oh, a yellow card for Navarro. The ex-Mallorca fullback has got previous, as they say. This is the 1-2. He goes and he follows it, but he's blocked off. He's actually blocked off by Manu. Oh, sorry, yeah, it is. It's Manu who blocks him off.
Well, it's mistaken identity there, isn't it, from the referee?
Unless he said something. That's the only other possibility, Kevin.
Yeah.
If he said something, Navarro.
Well, he looked surprised when the yellow card was flourished at him. It was certainly Manu and Medel who were the two players around Messi.
The third free kick. Again, Kevin, not just one shot on target. There's only one save the goalkeepers had to make.
But how's your luck? We're in the last chance saloon offering Messi this amount of free kicks.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
There's that positioning again of Song and Piqué, just on the end of that Sevilla wall.
Start the edge forward.
Referee will take them back again. Will it be third time lucky for Barca's number 10?
Way off the mark, Kevin. He looks a little bit unhappy with himself. Have a look, leaning back. Same as the last one. I'm just wondering, is this the start of a little slump for Barcelona?
Hardly the time if it is, Jerry, with two Clásicos to come up Tuesday and Saturday. But of course, when you operate at the level that they do, you come 10% off your A game and everyone notices.
Well, it's Jesus Navas who's gone down. Didn't see the challenge. Let's have a look. He's just been caught by Iniesta with the studs on the follow through.
But as bad as Barcelona played in the Champions League in midweek, you have to hold your hands up and say that AC Milan were excellent on the night.
Absolutely, we give them credit. I just think Barcelona have lost their edge a wee bit. I think they feel that by having possession that they're doing enough, but you have to create opportunities and you have to hit the target, and they haven't done it enough for me in this first half. They've only tested the goalkeeper once.
Botía. Fazio. Botía. Helped on by Navarro. Diawara gets ahead of Piqué. The flag is up against Sevilla.
Ball, is that what he's given it for?
Coming back from an offside position, I think.
All right.
Sevilla have found their goal-scoring touch under Unai Emery. They've hit 14 in the last 6 games in all competitions. They've hovered well outside the top 6 all season. They've been around mid-table and at times lower than that.
Rakitić is one that gets goals from, and he's the attacking midfield player. Well, he is offside. You can see from the angle there, Kevin. He comes back from an offside position. Definitely. There's Andres Iniesta.
He's claiming there was a hand in his back there. He did his best to stay upright. Iniesta has a little look and a few words as well with Senor Velasco Caballo.
See a free kick though, Kevin. I think it was good defending. People putting them under pressure.
Sevilla's turn to look for a free kick now.
Well, I think he allowed the advantage and let them play on, but then they give the ball away. Here's Alexis.
Messi. Diawara tracking back the striker and doing a good defensive job. Play brought back. It's going to be a free kick to Sevilla. Challenge there on Rakitić. Maduro. This pass is wayward of Gary Medel. Messi. Cut out quite easily by Fazio. Rakitić. Adriano, Abidal, Fabregas, Puyol.
And Zubizarreta. That's a famous 5 there, isn't it?
Sporting director Andoni Zubizarreta, legendary goalkeeper. Barcelona's past. It's good hands again from Valdés.
It's a great ball in, Kevin. Excellent delivery.
Pocket of space here for Messi. Can he use it? No, Iniesta in the way of Messi's pass, which was meant for Villa.
Just thinking of it becoming predictable. Is that what's happening to them? Because teams seem to know how to play against them now.
I think there was times under Pep Guardiola's stewardship that particular question was raised, and he always seemed to have an answer, didn't he? If it was in terms of changing the system. Remember when he played 3 at the back?
Yeah.
Often in games here at the Camp Nou, and just meant to have that extra player forward. Worked for him then, might work again. Who knows? Here's Mascherano. Villa. Iniesta. Montoya just had to check his forward run there to receive the Iniesta pass.
A little bit of double cover though for Piqué and Navas, working together to combine and prevent Andres and Iniesta getting past, and again tactically they've got it right.
Body language of Jordi Rora reflecting the mood of the crowd here.
He looks concerned, I would say, and rightly so.
Medel. Navarro.
Manu does well, he gets his body in the way of Dani Alves to win the free kick.
Fazio, Botía, both forward for the Rakitić free kick. Misjudged by Montoya. The header is in! Sevilla in front. Víctor Valdés couldn't make it. And Barcelona's record of conceding goals continues. They're on their worst run for consecutive games without a clean sheet since the 1998-99 season.
Well, it looks like it's Maduro who's got it, Kevin, but ball driven to the far post, and you can see here Montoya challenges it for it, but he's not going to get it. And it looks, I think it's the centre half, Botía. Ball drilled into the far post. It is. It's Botía coming back home to haunt Barcelona. It's an excellent header, I have to say. Hammered downwards. We've always said they're not the greatest on set plays at defending Barcelona.
It's his first league goal for Sevilla. He scored in the Copa del Rey, the former Barcelona youth team product, Alberto Botía, has Unai Emery's side in front. Alves. Messi spreading the play well here for Montoya. Good run from the fullback, and the deflection is away from the goal line. Just for a moment it looked like it might be spinning into goal there. Manu gets it away to safety in the end.
Kevin, it's the first time though anybody's been positive and taking someone on in a one-on-one situation. Credit to Montoya for doing that.
Young fullback showing the way as we head towards half-time. Thiago's corner. Big shout from the goalkeeper to field the header from Piqué. Diawara. Manu can't worm his way into a shooting position. Messi. Alexis. Alves. Alexis. Stabbed away by Fazio. Song. Alexis Sánchez. Thiago. Piqué. Piqué continues his run forward. Here's Montoya.
Referee's in a great position there, Kevin.
pull the ball out from Maduro, might get punished for that. This is Iniesta. Messi. Alves. Iniesta. Brilliantly done by Iniesta, but nobody can get a touch.
It's better though, Kevin, in the last couple of minutes since they went 1-0 down. They seem to have lifted the game a little bit. You're getting one-on-one situations now. Great skill from Andres Iniesta to get past the defender and stick the ball into the danger area. Koke was turned inside out there. Super skills, but why isn't there anybody in the 6-yard box ticking in the back of the net?
We've had the 1 minute of stoppage time, and Barcelona have not had the response that the crowd expected, that Messi and all the players expected. They've had nearly all of the first half. But a late opening period smash and grab via the head of Alberto Botía means at half-time it's Barcelona 0, Sevilla 1. Thanks, Scott. Welcome back to the Camp Nou, where 21-year-old Thiago comes on for the start of the second half, looking to add his blistering pace in the wide areas where they really can stretch, and in particular the right back Koke. And it's not a change that surprised us, Jerry, at half-time. The main surprise to me, Alexis has gone off, is that Thiago didn't start ahead of the Chilean.
Well, I did say that halfway through the commentary. I thought he would have started with Christian Thiago, and love to see him taking one of the full-backs on, or both the full-backs on. He has got pace to burn, and he's a goal scorer. He's actually done very well in limited games this season. He's got 5 goals, Kevin, which is not bad going.
No, he's only started 5 league games this season, Thiago. Mascherano. Thiago working it wide here for Dani Alves. Back with Thiago Alcantara, trying to thread that through to Messi.
Look how congested it is, though, Kevin. It's so tight.
Song. Mascherano. Thiago. Messi. Cut out well by Maduro. Piqué. Might look to get onto the return here. Gerard Piqué. It's away in the end by the goal scorer, Botía.
Yeah, it's good inventive play by Gerard Piqué. Played the 1-2 and continued to run. Just want to see if there's a little bit more purpose about them in the second half, Kevin, and obviously they've got to be productive as well.
And a sign of plan B, Jerry.
Yeah. I think my plan B is Christian Thiago, and a little bit more positive in that final third. Here we go, 1-on-1.
Skips past the challenge of Koke. It's away by Fazio, but early boost to the atmosphere here as Thiago won his first duel there with Koke. Iniesta. Montoya. Difficult ball for Messi to deal with that under pressure. Rakitić. Man who felt he was fouled by Dani Alves, nothing doing.
He threw himself to the ground, Kevin.
Messi. The referee decides that Messi went to ground too easily.
Well done, Christian Thiago.
Iniesta. Down goes David Villa. Dropping like 9 pins here.
Don't know what's happened there. Well, there's a little nudge from Jesus Navas, is it? No, it's Navarro, Fernando Navarro. Fighting to win the ball back here. It's a real scrap, isn't it?
Iniesta was giving away so much in terms of weight and height there against Fazio.
But it's good to see them closing down and blocking them. And that's very positive from Christian Thiago. A little enlarged show there, isn't it?
It's poor clearance from Beto. Got 2 balls on the pitch. Referee decides to let play continue as one is back with the over-eager ball boy.
Now they've got double cover.
Thiago for Dani Alves. Song. Thiago. Iniesta. Song.
Just thought it was a wrong pass that Song went for. Players in wide positions, but they definitely have upped the ante in the second half, Kevin. The passing slicker. There's one-touch passing in there now, which is causing more problems for the Sevilla defence.
Thiago. Messi. Alves. Iniesta really shanked that. It's over 10 years since Sevilla have won 1-1.
It's his 12th goal of the season, Kevin. It's a big goal, I'll tell you. He's the only person in the box, and there was a couple of defenders there, but it was the quality of the ball and the quality of the run from David Villa that
just got away from Diawara, who's attacking the near post. Almost an immediate reply from Sevilla. Iniesta. Messi. Medel. Song.
They've definitely upped the pace, Kevin, haven't they? The passing, as I said earlier, is slicker. They're looking a lot more dangerous.
Mascherano's raking pass finds Dani Alves offside.
Well, he is. There's 2 of them offside, isn't there? Messi and Dani Alves.
Dani Alves, that was 6 years ago, down at the Ramon Sánchez Pizjuán. Against his former club, he picked out a delicious cross there, and Villa did the rest. Sevilla going to get the big French midfielder Geoffrey Kondogbia on, going to replace Gary Medel.
Well, you know, from Unai Emery's point of view, he'll be saying, how did David Villa find that amount of space? Why didn't we do more? But give credit to the quality of the cross from Dani Alves. Absolutely top drawer. I like this boy, Jeffrey Kondogbia. He's only got the 1 goal this season, Kev, but he's impressed me a lot.
Only 20, cost €4 million last summer from the French club Lens. Piqué. Iniesta. Much more variety about the Barcelona attack in this second half. Thiago's shot charged down, it falls fortuitously there for Rakitić. Misjudged for a split second there by Mascherano, but he's helped out by Montoya.
Yeah, it's good cover from the young fullback.
Dani Alves. Maduro. Manu. Space here for Rakitić. Poor ball by the Croatian. Iniesta has Theo wide. Well, gets away from Koke. Block was an important one at that moment in time from Fazio.
He's definitely made a difference in the second half. He's been so positive, Kevin. Everything he's done has been positive, and Koke now knows he's got a problem. Good ball.
Iniesta picks out Dani Alves, who is wanting a corner, not getting it.
I think he felt it come off for Navarro. Well, I think Navarro's kicked it off the sole of Dani Alves' foot. That's the right decision. It's a goal kick.
It's well seen by Song. Thiago. Alex Song was the target of David Villa's cross.
Good play it was. Good anticipation, strong anticipation from Song, and there's a lot more variation about Barcelona in the second half, Kevin. They do not look as predictable for me, and causing all sorts of problems for Sevilla.
Iniesta. Theo. This time Koke makes the interception. It's fallen for Montoya. Iniesta.
Idea was good. Pass was just a little bit too strong for David Villa. Lovely run from Villa. And his movement's been much, much better in the second half as well. Sometimes I don't like him staying out in the wide positions totally all the time. I like to see him coming in and varying it. And that's where he got his goal from. Good skills.
Rakitić. He's got Manu in space to his left. Didn't look very convincing there. Manu lost out tamely to Dani Alves. Not a good ball out from Piqué. Rakitić. Navas. Maduro. Nicely worked by Sevilla. Jesus Navas. Away by Piqué. Messi. Alves. Villa is wide.
That's number 49 for the season, Kevin. 49 for the season and 38 in the league. And Christian Theo played a huge part in that. Do you know when he gets the ball here in this wide position from Messi? Look at the pass. He picks him out, he's in space, but he controls it, and with all the white shirts, he's still looking to cut it back from the game up, because it doesn't suit them just to sit back and hold on to a 2-1 lead. They're a team that like to go on and score more goals.
Well, you know, once upon a time we used to talk about the Pichichi at the end of the season, finishing with 38 goals. Remember Hugo Sánchez? I think that was the best he ever got, the great Real Madrid striker.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin, 38 it was.
And here we are in February, and Messi on 38 already. Only last season, of course, he posted new best La Liga goals figure of 50. On course to beat it.
Well, we said last year there's only one person could beat it, and that's himself. On comes Alvaro Negredo.
There's Dani Alves. Negredo for Diawara. Was the Unai Emery change. Piqué. Messi. Song. Montoya. Well judged by Dani Alves. Another good cross from him, Messi! Oh.
I think Fazio gets a little bit lucky here as this cross comes in. He gets a toe to it, just enough, maybe studs Kevin there to deflect it away from Messi.
Well, without it, Messi scores. Thiago with the corner. Beto.
Outside the area.
Just stayed at home in the opinion of the officials. It's a tight run thing.
Let's have a look at this again. Oh, well, he's well out. Was the ball out though, Kevin? That's the question. Well, I think it was. I think he's got away with that one. But the pressing from Barcelona is better now. They're starting to put them under pressure, and he's going to have to kick it long, and that makes it anybody's ball. It's a 50-50 now. I think he touched Rakitić, you know that? He's pulled his foot out, Thiago. No, he didn't touch him.
Fed in by Koke. And the boots are raised. And the decision has gone against Manu.
See there, Jesus Navas trod on the fingers of Messi, and it looks like it's got a bad cut.
Manu getting some treatment at the moment. Nice layoff from Villa. Here's Messi! He really got plenty behind that.
That's great combination play here. Villa holding the ball up well and setting it up for Messi to come on at good pace and strike it just over the crossbar. There it is. It's just rising over the bar, Kevin, but a great effort.
Well, whatever was said in that Barcelona dressing room at half-time, we're not party to knowing whether Jordi Rohrer is a man to throw teacups around. I suspect that's not the case. I don't think you have to do it with players as good as Barcelona have at their disposal, but it's been a very positive response in this second half.
No, the second half is just like day and night for me. The urgency, the change, certainly Thiago made a big difference for me as well. They've been much more positive, more effective. Their passing's been better. The one-touch has been better. Also, the movement was good. That's a good run.
Here's Manu. Negredo. Fed in by Navarro. Here's Rakitić. Navas. Takes on Montoya. Stands it up, Navas. And Negredo will leave this. Botía can't test Víctor Valdés.
Well, it looks like our friend Xavi is going to come on, the ringmaster, and I'm sure he'll just control everything. Have we seen a better passer in Europe in the last 10-15 years? Short passing, long passing.
Almost irreplaceable once he hangs up his boots, but he's not going anytime soon, it appears. Here's Navas. It's a chance in the end for Rakitić, he knows that.
Kevin, it was a good chance. What a great run from Jesus Navas. He gets his head up, cuts it back into the path of Rakitić, and he drags it wide of the goal. That was a chance and a half. Maybe somebody threw himself in, put him off. Might have been Dani Alves there, I'm not sure, but maybe done enough to put him off, but he should have done better, I think, and so does Unai Emery.
Well, the two close friends, the two wizards of midfield. One departs, the other arrives, and as Jerry called him, the ringmaster, Xavi looks to lead his side through to a much-needed win, but here's Manu straight into the grateful midriff of Víctor Valdés. Piqué. David Villa, lovely touch, taken on by Messi. It was a good intervention by Federico Fazio. Navas. It's a really interesting game now. Sevilla still a threat on the counter.
Well, Kevin, they've actually started to have a bit of a go since they went 2-1 down. They've changed their tactics. They brought on Negredo, who's a good target man, and they're having to go. They're pushing on, but it means they're going to leave space at the other end, and Barcelona could get the third. You may as well lose 3-1 as lose 2-1. There's still 20 minutes to go.
Poor ball out from Fazio. This is Xavi. Thiago. Alves available. Xavi Hernandez. Dani Alves. Slip through to Villa, who's onside. That's well claimed by Beto.
What a run from Villa, Kevin. Wonderful run.
Incisive again from Barcelona. Don't forget to join us on Sunday, Atletico Madrid Espanyol. We start from 6:30, 1 HD, followed by Real Betis against Malaga. And Valdés forced into a stretching save. Online offering Monday, Levante, Osasuna from 8. Then it's the Copa del Rey, the Clásico. 1-1 from the first leg at the Bernabeu. Tuesday, 7 o'clock, 1 HD. Wednesday, Sevilla, Atletico Madrid, 8:55, 2 HD.
That's a good strike from Manu, Kevin, from distance. But there's still a threat in the Sevilla side. Montoya was strong, wasn't he?
Quite a find for Sevilla. We've had a good record over the last decade of buying players, previously unheralded, for low fees. Kondogbia just another on the conveyor belt. Dani Alves had a good game tonight. Hasn't always been at his best defensively of late. Almost got in Messi. This is Thiago. And flicks off Koke now for the corner.
That's twice Fazio's just got that long leg out and took it off the toe of Messi, but put it into the pass of Christian Thiago, and Thiago was looking to pass that into the bottom corner, Kevin. What's this? He's measured it, and it comes off the back of Koke. That was on target. And so is this one. Good save from Víctor Valdés.
Xavi with the corner. Koke. Kondogbia.
Mascherano was outdone there, but he was making sure the player didn't get away with the ball. It was quick feet, wasn't it, from Kondogbia?
Doesn't lack for confidence, does he, the 20-year-old? Here's Botía. Manu opened the scoring tonight. Sevilla led 1-0 at half-time. Are they going to relinquish the lead and lose again, as they did at home against Barca in September? 2-0 lead they had then. Kondogbia. Navarro. Piqué always getting there ahead of Manu.
Oh, good pace.
Thiago trying to set it back again for Messi, and that worked for the second Barcelona goal. Maduro. Rakitić. Oh, great ball. Negredo's in here for 2-2. No!
How did he miss, Kevin? How did he miss?
Target was so inviting for Alvaro Negredo.
What a fantastic pass from Rakitić into the path of Negredo. He sets himself up. He just tries to clip it over the advancing goalkeeper, Víctor Valdés, but he puts it over the crossbar, Kevin. It was easier to score for me. I can't believe he's missed it, and neither can Alvaro Negredo. Should have been 2-2.
Manu. Well, I wonder if they'll get a better opening than that in the final quarter of an hour.
been very open this game in the second half, hasn't it? Since Barcelona got their equaliser and then went 2-1 up. Both sides are having a go, and I think there's going to be more chances. He can't believe it. Unai Emery cannot believe he's missed it.
Rakitić with the corner. Away by Mascherano. Xavi. Messi. Pass one challenge. White shirts converge all around him. Kicks out a great pass for Thiago. 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 Song. He's done well under pressure. Here's Xavi.
Deflected. Well, it's a chance at one end and then a chance at the other. It's good entertainment, though. It's Fazio gets his body in the way once again.
Alves.
Sergio Busquets. He's going to get a few minutes, is he? Maybe 10, 12 minutes. And that would mean that Alex Song would come off. He's done well, I think, as well, Kevin, tonight. He's had a good game.
A few of the fringe members of the squad given a start tonight ahead of Tuesday's Cup semi-final Clásico, the likes of Thiago and Song and Montoya. Just picking up on John Toshak's comment earlier, though, Jerry, about that third place in attack when you think of Messi and probably Pedro for the Cup Clásico.
Yeah, I agree.
Where's the third place up front going to?
Well, I mean, I agree. I think David Villa, you go in with experience. Those are the three you would start with.
Fed in by Koke. Rakitić on the premises, but he can't control it.
He's good at coming in late. Rakitić. Ball was slightly behind him. But unlucky.
Well, here comes Busquets. David Villa is the man to make way.
And I think they want to save him for midweek side. And he's the second top goal scorer here tonight for Barcelona. 12 goals so far this season for David Villa.
And as well as perhaps saving Villa for a start on Tuesday, a little bit of respect shown to Sevilla there by Jordi Rora. They're bringing on extra midfield presence and defensive midfield presence by and large in Busquets.
Yeah, two anchor men, keep it tight, and it has been an open game. Maybe they think it's time to close it up, but they'll still create chances on the break. Certainly, well, they've got the quality of players there that can do that, and the pace of Thiago, who's getting better every time we watch him, Kevin. I think he's still a wee bit off being the player we think he can be, but he'll get better now. Messi. How many white shirts were in front of him there?
Song. Xavi, who's got a real license to play a forward attacking midfield role for the remainder of this game, now that Song and Busquets are anchoring the midfield.
Keeping the ball and just teasing Sevilla and saying, well, you want to get it back, you're going to have to win it all. And they don't really need to play that sort of a ball.
To be away quickly in the end from Beto, with Thiago pressing in well. Real Madrid had to come from a goal down earlier in our first match this evening to win by 2-1.
It's always difficult after you've had Champions League, Kevin, in a midweek, and we've always said this before, the results the following weekend sometimes don't turn out the way you think they're going to be, and it's because of the fatigue. They're playing now, there's a break on.
Xavi. Messi. Goalkeeper read it quickly.
I think the long legs of Fazio would have been there first as well, but Rakitić has picked this loose ball up.
Disappointing pass in the end, having opened up the space. Rakitić.
Yeah, it was Jesus Navas was the intended target. Didn't quite work out.
There's a left back coming on here. Alberto Moreno. Maduro, the holding midfield player, has gone off. So Alberto Moreno impressed last week. Just a young player coming up through the ranks. He started the win last week against Deportivo.
He's moved just in front of Fernando Navarro in the left side of midfield. He's going to play a little bit more advanced, Kevin, more attacking role. Try and create a chance or two in the final 10 minutes and see can they get back on level terms.
Barcelona edging closer to extending their lead at the top of the table to 15 points. Ahead of second in the table Atletico Madrid's home game on Sunday against a rejuvenated Espanyol. What a job Javier Aguirre is doing with the other team in Barcelona. They were bottom of the table when he took over in November. They've now risen to somewhere just beneath mid-table. It's been a remarkable rise, and it's quite a test for them at the Vicente Calderón on Sunday. It should be an interesting game. The defeats for Deportivo and Mallorca already this weekend. Bottom two clubs really struggling. Sorry, Jerry, to remind you, your former club in the doldrums.
I'll just keep waiting to see if they can get a result one of these weeks, because their confidence must be rock bottom. They haven't won for about 8 weeks now, and that doesn't help morale.
Third club in trouble to make up the bottom three, Celta Vigo. They're 5 points from safety. So bottom three becoming a little bit detached. Still some way to go though.
It's good football from Barcelona. They're keeping the ball well, and they're going to create a chance here.
Xavi, Dani Alves, Messi. Not quite the finish to an excellent move.
Well, a lot of time to get in there, and they don't always drive it into the 6-yard box. They pull it back sometimes. That's where the second goal came for Messi, from Christian Thiago. And that one, Dani Alves has cut it back to the edge of the box, and Messi trying to deceive the goalkeeper and put it into the opposite corner. Just wide of the mark. But they're going to have to take more risks, Sevilla, in the search for a second goal. Our ball.
Dani Alves.
He's done brilliant.
And he was clearly held there by Botía.
Well, he knew he had to. Botía was caught out. He was wrong side. Once he get past him, he knew he had to pull him up.
Busquets, Song, Piqué, so there's plenty of height for Messi to reach here.
He might go for goal, Kevin, you know.
Oh, right into the danger area as far as Sevilla were concerned. That wasn't an easy one to defend, but a slight touch, I think, from a Sevilla player.
Yeah, it was Rakitić, Kevin, at the near post, and superb cross-come shot, drilled into the danger area.
Xavi with the corner. And another to take. Goalkeeper committed. Got a good fist under that, Beto.
Ball breaks on.
Navas. Can he play it into the path of Rakitić? In fact, it's Moreno who had made the run. And Barcelona just did enough to repel that swift attack led out by Jesus Navas.
The punch from the goalkeeper Beto that started the counter-attack movement off.
Dani Alves had the pace to get to the Xavi pass. Busquets. Navarro with the throw. Thiago.
Good tackle.
Song in quickly on Rakitić. This is Thiago. Barcelona can kill it off here via Messi. Lovely cutback for Thiago.
Well, another great chance for Barcelona to sew the game up. Skills from Messi onto the right foot, cuts it back for Christian Thiago. He's leaning back, Kevin. He knew what he wanted to do, but he was leaning back and he puts it over the crossbar. Should have done better. That's great play from Botía.
Navas sees a gap. Chopped all the way eventually by Busquets. Cleared by Piqué. Turn from Kondogbia. Opens that out beautifully for Navarro. Stoppage time. Xavi.
Well, they're getting stretched now, Sevilla, Kevin. And it's a one-on-one. He wants to just keep the ball. Christian Thiago, yes.
3 minutes of added time. Thiago. Thiago. Two minutes of added time remaining. Moreno. Mascherano happy to earn the throw out of Manu. Done just about enough here. Barcelona, we've seen two sides of them tonight. We saw the San Siro in the first 45, but the old Barcelona since the resumption. Well, neither Barca or Real Madrid have shown their best side, their best form in recent weeks. I wonder what we're in for in the Clásico Cup semi-final second leg here on Tuesday. Drama, unmissable action, I'm sure. Barcelona have to start slight favourites, having got an away goal and a 1-1 in the first leg, but you'd almost call it 50-50, really.
Well, when you've got a Ronaldo on one side and a Messi on the other side, you know you've got goal scorers. There's going to be goals in the game. So who's going to take their chances?
Well, don't miss it. Whatever you do, Tuesday, the whole of the Copa del Rey, the Spanish Cup semi-final second leg, the Clásico, Tuesday night. Second semi, Sevilla will be involved in that. 2-1 down from the away leg against Atletico Madrid. That's on Wednesday, the whole of that game, Wednesday night.
They're running out of time now. And we got time for one more attack, Sevilla.
Well, but for a glaring miss from Alvaro Negredo, Sevilla might have emerged with a point from this game. But overall, you have to say, the way Barcelona played in the second half, they're passing a lot crisper, their movement much better. They've done just enough to get themselves over the line. They've beaten Sevilla here by 2-1.